What happened?
I was beaten up by a large German man.
Oh, really?
On purpose.
Oh well, then it was fun.
No, yeah, it makes it okay.
I mean, it must be 300 feet tall.
Cars are tumbling off the bridge.
San Francisco has now become a war zone. Unless the jets can bring down this massive creature, I don't know what is going to be left of this city.
This is your first big tentpole film. Is there a large difference from that in some of your more, your smaller things like, Pan's Labyrinth?
Well, there is, but there is many more similarities to Hellboy 2 or Hellboy, It has the same sort of spirit. I make those movies thinking of the movies I would have liked to see in a matinee as a child. They have the same heart at that. And they try to both, those movies and this, be fun in a way that is light-hearted and summer spirit, So those are the similarities within them.
Talk. Engaged.
This film and its success, is this sort of a key to some of your other passion projects?
Yeah, it would be great if Pacific Rim manages to connect with an audience. That gives me the opportunity to both do smaller projects with the same freedom I've been doing them, but also do larger projects that are a little harder to finance, like At the Mountains of Madness, for example.
Is that the Dark Avengers story?
Dark Avengers is at Warner's, so it's set in a studio.
Pilot-to-pilot connection. Engaged.
And could you explain where did you get the concept, or where did the concept of the drift come from? Because it's very Inception-esque.
I'm a big fan of Philip K. Dick, and a big fan of, I like sci-fi that is not hardware sci-fi, like I don't get the spaceships that much, or the guns, or that, but I've always loved robots and concept on sci-fi. So Philip K. Dick, I like the mind, sort of the mind play he does, and I thought that was my first pitch to Warner, to Legendary. I went in and I said, I think each robot needs two pilots so that they need to connect and trust each other to be able to drive the entire robot. Because to me, the movie's about coming together, about trusting each other, about putting aside everything and being able to drive that robot, that monster.
Right. And finally, Pacific Rim 2. What story is there left to tell in this? If there?
Oh, huge. We when Travis and I were just riffing about the movie, we left behind dozens and dozens and dozens of set pieces and character ideas. You can make a movie all about the drift, just about that. But I mean, we're doing the sequel. If it ever happens, it would go to places we haven't gone in this one. So.
This reminded me a lot of things like Gamera and like some of the
all the kaiju movies.
Yeah. Is there one in particular that really?
I grew up with kaiju movies. I grew up with anime. That was I was born in '64, so I was there when the first great robot in anime appeared, which was Tetsujin 28. I was there when I was a kid. I am old enough that I was going to matinees with Godzilla movies coming out for the first time. Right. So we would go to the theater and see them. All of that influenced me. The Japanese anime influenced me, and World War II movies influenced me. And then a lot of paintings and images were very important for me, like the waves in the movie that we kept referring to Hokusai, the engraver, or the painting The Colossus by Goya, or a painter called George Bellows, which is an American realist painter. For the fights, I wanted some of the fights to be illuminated from above, like a boxing ring.
Fantastic.
Strange things.
No, strange things are fun.
All right, my friend.
Thanks so much for your time.
Today we face the monsters that are at our door.